got to try and play and maneuver around it.
And while this is happening again, Fear's looking to make a move on mid. He's trying to set up, he's going to roll in simultaneously. They converge on Universe, they get the Hex off. It looks like 2 potential kills. QO very low in the mid lane, 1 more auto attack. They'll grab the early regen rune here for Fabian. They're going to make another play on the bottom lane, but at the same time in the mid lane, QO is going to get caught out. Any chance of killing him? Spectre has Haunt now. They can go for this. It looks like they're going to. They just got level 6 in MP. They move in. Surprise! But not quite enough to get the kill. They want to get the Spirit Bear and the hero. And it might have worked, but he decides to be safe. Gets the hero instead. Meanwhile, mid lane. Roll forward. QO again dodging away from these. The Siphon comes through. They do manage with the kick to bring QO low. He's got the bottle charges though, but he... TP ends up getting cancelled, and now the rotation. Fear all over the place this time. It is a connection. Angry Ursa. Is a Haunt available, but can they fight into this pit?
MVP have 2 heroes top.
Sumail's here with Exorcism. This is very risky. Maybe MVP just trying to snipe somebody. They do get a silence off on the QO, and he drops quickly in the river with the Exorcism. It's enough for a kill. EG also claiming the Aegis.
May actually get caught out here, although not the biggest loss for them.
Oh, this could still end up being a kill. PPD, I think he's trying to break the smoke here. He does drop a ward, but he doesn't know the QO has the invis rune. They're going to get a wave of terror off. They bait out a TP rotation from an angry Ursa, who pops the Mask of Madness, activates the phase boots, sprints forward towards MVP. Forrest's going to try to kite him, but so much for kiting. Just dies. QO tries to assist, does what little damage he can to PPD, but now he gets controlled. He is going to pop the magic stick, keeps him alive a bit longer, jumps back up to the high ground, but it's just MVP running for their lives. There is a Hawk. The ideal situation here for MVP, just avoid fights and try to split push. But PPD looks to slow it down. There's a Remnant forward. They are going to catch up the Crystal Maiden chains. Securing the last hit, QO will grab it. MP now using the dagger to get down low, and RTZ stunned and controlled. He might lose his Aegis early. And not for much here, just 1 more imp would finish him off, but they don't find it. Meanwhile, QO, Remnant down. Actually didn't quite go to the low ground, so EG can easily catch him out, but he doesn't jump to it. Continues into the trees, will go for the TP out, and Universe says, screw it, man. Really bad start. You know EG's very likely to get the next Roche, but you haven't been feeding. Until now, maybe. Or There's the stun, though. Maybe they get turned. Spectre Haunt comes in. Forrest not dead, just hit the just enough to take him down. Sumail, though, keeps himself alive, throwing himself up in the air, but they get the kill. They end the Exorcism. They could look for more MVP. Dagger onto PPD and diving for this. RTZ just TP bottom, so they know he can't come to the fight. That's their biggest damage dealer, not participating.
Head on at this stage of the game.
RTZ's posting up here in the mid lane, looking for his next victim, but meanwhile top MVP about to get caught out. It looks like MP so close to his Radiance. He's gonna get silenced. MP also silenced, can't save the Spectre. That will delay it by 300 gold, plus the lost farming time. MP also gonna go down here. A big grab for EG. 2 crucial kills while that was happening in the mid lane.
Have to do much. He's 0 for an Enchantress, and that's just because of how much EG's
They're gonna fight here. They're moving in. They haunt and engage. They want to surprise EG. Fear rolls away. MP jumping in the middle of the EG lines and onto Universe. He's gonna go, but Big Daddy Ursa's coming. They lock down MP. There's the swap out. Keep him in fighting shape. Can they find the kills? Blink forward. They do get the Hex, and to try to lock RTZ down, control it for now. QO strikes first, killing off the Crystal Maiden, but 4M locked in position, clawed apart by RTZ.
Unfortunately for MVP, they didn't get the kills. They couldn't bring down Sumail. He's just too tanky at this stage with the Soul Booster on top of the Yul's Atos.
Oh, they do at least have the Battle Fury here, though, so you can see the chip damage. Slowly but surely, QO trying to work these backline heroes down and force them out. They catch RTZ. They're going to look to lock him down, but he manages to get off the ultimate. Starts going to work with the bashes. They'll crack the Aegis, but they've lost 3. The other 2 scramble back towards the well, and this leaves EG to just beat the crap out of Arax.
That cooldown, and just because they're so far behind, they've just got to take this big risk.
They have the Haunt, and QO moves in. He's seen the Crystal Maiden, but he wants someone else. The chains don't connect, but they still commit the Haunt. Driving onto PPD. This could be a dieback on the Crystal Maiden for whatever that's worth. But everybody else making it back. They now Savage Roar.
How important
drawing MVP away from this, and QO is going to get silenced. They're going to swap in the Spirit Bear of all things, just so Dubu can get up and stun. Forev almost died instantly to RTZ, who already used his Abyssal Blade, but now they've got them on the run. No buyback on the Ember Spirit. He's down, and out for the count. Crystal Maiden kill. He didn't even bother going for TPD. He had vision, but went for the bigger, higher priority targets. Didn't work out, and now MVP are absolutely up against it. Is RTZ jumps in again. Dubu there with the swap. RTZ lets out his frustration on the Vengeful Spirit, and she won't stand against it long. Now a second melee rack, almost guaranteed to drop here for the side. A dagger coming in. but do they follow this up? PPD's low, MP being forced back though, and MP trying to get to work here, and Artur might be able to kill off the Ursa. That could be pretty nice for them. They silence QO though, preventing the Sleight of Fist, and he will in the end drop, but already the melee is fallen. They need more kills. Justin Ursa's not enough for 2 lanes of Rex, but the Ghosts are returning, bringing Sumail back.
Ursa's the distraction. He's not even the
pool.
important hero. It's the lone druid and the DP who are the key heroes right now for EG.
They're chasing. Remnant forward. He's going to find 2 here. QO with the big hedge and MP rejoining the fight.
What a TP.
They're looking for
Sumail's
more,
out.
but he gets away. Only Fear going down. But they will see Fear first.
Okay.
This could be big. They're going to BOT in the Ember Spirit looking for their first pickoff, but Fear gets the kickoff and it connects on 3. Huge one there from the old man. Gets the silence off, dropping the magnetize, and Sumail starts to press forward. 4 heroes affected by it, afflicts it even, and QO having just BOT'd in doesn't have a great way out. Down he goes. No buyback there in the Ember Spirit, in the trees as well. Looks like any second now we'll see another kill. A big jump in, lying down. 4M trying to get work done. He's going to double defuse him just before the Ghost Scepter, and then pops a second, securing the kill. An immediate buyback from 4M. But it's just too much. The damage is overwhelming. The advantage ridiculous. RTZ pops the cheese. He laughs at MP's face. He'll make short work of him here. This Korean squad has come a long way, but EG gets the best of them in game 1. One last buyback for whatever it's worth. Very little in the end.
Pushing himself as a hero.
Templar Assassin.
First blood.
But mid lane, there's a smoke. A move forward onto MP. He's gonna dodge. Oh, just barely gets caught by the rolling boulder. And then they move forward. The Tornado EMP is gonna connect on 3, but they hold him in position with the Crystal Maiden, finding the counter kill there. In the end, not able to do anything to stop the aggression. Febby tried with a Hadouken, but it wasn't enough. But top lane, Universe also flexing his muscles.
Lanes where you can get killed with the Earth Spirit.
Oh, from the high ground, the old man comes. The MP getting dropped. It's on 2, MP very low, nearly dead, and Nova coming through, and that secures the kill.
Yeah, I think he wants to go for a tier 1 tower dive, and then you can transition and take, if you take this tier 1 mid tower this early on the game.
Oh, they're rolling. This time it's a miss, but the kick's ahead. He's gonna pull back the boulder, locking down MP and finishing him off. Wow. Doesn't just split push, he takes over the enemy jungle, joins the mid or even Roshan engagements, depending on what side of the map you're on. And meanwhile, bottom lane, RTZ trying to fight it out here. Fear again with the kick. There's the Fissure to counterplay it, but RTZ locks onto Dubu. He's gonna find one. He claps Febby. Might be getting a second here momentarily. Tornado EMP can turn the tide of this fight though. RTZ low. Gets off a couple last swipes, but will end up dropping MVP. They need to snowball this one. They will bring down the refraction of Sumail, but can they dive further?
Heroes. Like, this is not even a good
still
exchange
top
for them. Involved in 7 of the 8 kills. Universe just taking the top tier 1 tower, coming mid after that.
Oh, I feel so bad for QL right about now. He's gonna get a bruising from the old man. Right on top of him, gets off the sound, but the Dark Pack does come through. He does manage to pop the ultimate, leaps away into the trees, but a roll forward finds him out. Can he survive this? Another web gets deployed. He heads to the south. QO, time to pull out your fancy footwork. The old man still wanting to chase, but QO barely trickles away. The creeps are scouting him out. He needs that regen to take it now. And one solitary range creep will isolate him and prevent him from healing up, but he does manage to worm his way through the trees, down into the river. Still keeps it going well elsewhere. Sumail fairly close, but farming Ancients. Maybe too low. They're going to try to cut him off. Universe says no. Roll forward, bottom lane, goes through the kick, will get caught by a tornado, but PPD's there with the deny, EMP coming through, and then Sumail with an aggressive blink, working on MP. 4M does have an Echo Slam, doesn't want to use it yet, wants to break through this refraction first. This leaves Dubu in a bad position, slowed down by the Crystal Maiden. As it gets at this stage of the game, it's already a level 3 meld. Roach won't last long, but 4M is going to cut them apart, separating the 2 cores, as QO thinks about a bold move. Can he leap in? Can he turn the tides of this game? It feels like they have to contest this Roach. A tornado spins through. RTZ continuing to stack up the Fury swipes. It's a very difficult engage. Another Fissure, but that allows Sumail to blink onto 4M. Even the golem's being turned against him, and now Universe arrives. Where'd he come from? From top to bottom, he runs. And 4M will TP away. Just make it out in the end, but still the Aegis going to RTZ. EG hunting back Dubu with an army of Spiderlings.
Well,
a clean Roshan take, though it looked like it could get messy for a moment there.
after a day of close 2-1 neck-and-neck series yesterday, we may be in for our fourth treasure in a row here.
He's been caught in the mid lane, and speaking about quick.
QO, speaking of getting caught out, he's out of mana here.
The man that can't afford to die is the man that will. The thing is, I think it's, let's say we do, it's game 2. He saved the BM for game 2, and it looks secure. Well, they might find Universe here. Swap back in and do an Echo Slam. Big pick for MVP.
Maybe they get a T3 tower at most, and I think MVP recognizing that will TP back to defense.
RTZ, Fissure coming through, slowing him down. It's up to MP to hold the line. The Tornado not offering much. EMP not too great either. And now RTZ blinks onto Femi, tries to go to work on him, has the ult. The kick comes through. Fear drills him, and that means a likely tower dropping as well. Silencing MP. They are going to jump in with QO. He engages. He's desperate to hold the line here, but they magnetized it. Then Forez going to reveal his Blink Dagger. Just managed to pick it up. They're going to swap away to safety, so they've killed off the Air Spirit. That's the Aegis cracked. Sumail, though, has a double damage rune. Tread carefully if you're MVP of the Aghanim Ursa, as well as the Mask of Madness. It's become the de facto build. Universe moving in. They are smoked up here on the EG cores, and it looks like they want to jump. Dubu's going to walk right into it. He will be a quick snack for RTZ. The question is, do they get more QO? Counter-initiating. He blinks forward, then pounces away, deciding this is not the fight for him. Universe with the BKB, looking for the backstab, engages with the Insatiable Hunger. Everyone retreating, but QO, oh, he's been forced to ult. RTZ forces that cooldown out. A minute where he won't have it available. Universe farming Ancients for now. Smoke about to expire, and it will break, and they dust Universe. They get the Echo off. They lock down the Broodmother. They get the kill.
Ooh, level 13. That's a late exile point, but
well, could be just in the nick of time. RTZ though still holding the Aegis here. QO is going to engage, pouncing forward, or rather blinking forward, then pouncing back. And now roll in from Firo. Big commitment into the middle of MVP. Will he get punished for this one? Looks like he's going to drop. The old man, well, you mentioned balls of steel. I think that qualifies as well, but those balls get crushed anyway. Now QO on the chase. He wants to find more here. Latching onto PPD with the blink forward from the pound. Universe on the backside going to work with the BKB, ignoring the untouchable Femi, working his way down onto the Enchantress while RTZ and Sumail combine onto Foreb. They're going to kill up the Shaker. Has the buyback. May need to use it. QO, well, not able to find the Crystal Maiden kill in the end. He has to back away, and they jump onto him. They baited out RTZ a little bit, but RTZ still in the Aegis. The hero they can't afford to lose is Sumail. Tornado crashing through. Can they lock him down? Iceball getting dropped once more into the breach from QO. Not enough to finish the job, but RTZ's Aegis is going to pop now. He had about 2 minutes left, so it's a pretty big pickoff. Can they kill him again? They want to try. Forez there. RTZ popping the ultimate, immediately getting re-stunned, but then pushed back. Looks like he's still going to survive for now. MP laying into him. Plink by Plink. Auto-tech by Auto-tech. They will try to bring him down. Universe looking for the side swipe here. They might lose RTZ. This is huge! Forez! Massive echo! Brings down RTZ. Destroys the Crystal Maiden and sends EG packing. MVP.
To save Sumail and the Templar Assassin. And
speaking of Sumail, BKB and Hyperstone ready to go, and he's coming from the side. It looks like EG want to fight. Fear's in position in the trees, but he's about to be found by Dubu. Scouts him out. The Vengeance gonna ambush the old man, and instead of getting the jump, he goes down. What a play from the support. Jumps heavy out, runs back in, but QO gets to work now. PPD gonna fall. MVP turning this game stack by stack, bit by bit. QO 108 GOD. Turn it 4! 3 down! All day MVP! All of MVP's cores, and even their supports remain relevant into the late game, but we're not quite there yet, and EG are on the move. Up to the top lane they go, kick forward, and QO actually pounces into this one. He could be in danger, he's gonna need help. Magnetize coming through, they are gonna swap away to safety, but RTZ locks on, he just barely gets off the Shadow Dance, sprints backwards, the old man locks into 4M though. There's the Echo, 1-2. QO wants to come back in, he's down the Earth Spirit from the rear, pokes him down with that dagger. Now Universe BKB and wants to retreat. It's 3 down for MVP. The man that can't afford to die is Mr. QO. He carries a gem, he carries a hell of a lot of gold, the hopes and dreams of his team, but die he will.
Wave a terror on Venge, but Roche has kind of gotten to a point where it's not the easiest thing to bring down, and EG have TA, so they always have vision into the pit. They see QO in here now, and this is not a play I feel is a very safe play for QO to make. But hey, they're going to go for it. They feel like they have to go for something big. EG are going to make a move to counter this, I can only imagine. Here they come.
Even if they don't fully see it, they know, and In fact, they have vision here into the pit, so they know exactly what's happening. Fear's gonna roll in to start it. QO, it's gonna be a dieback. It is dead for 100, and with that, MVP are gonna get rounded. Febby's next.
Well,
EG have salvaged this one, and they say, screw the Roche, we're gonna take the racks.
You live by QO, you die by QO. It's always been the way with this guy. He puts his team on his back sometimes, has these these jaw-dropping performances, but then he makes a mistake like that 2 in a row, and MVP may be done for on the back of that.
A lot of pressure on the young player's shoulders, and speaking of a young player, Sumail, he's a veteran at this point, confidently struts forward. They're gonna kill off 4 and straight onto the throne. EG have a taste now with Liquid, and Secret is sitting back and waiting to see who they're gonna play tomorrow. The boys in blue, they just never fail to disappoint on the big stage.
Yeah, a heartbreaking way for MVP to end.
A lot of work yet to do, even should they beat Liquid. It's going to be a long day for them, but for now, all we can do is take our hats off to EG, as well as MVP, who had an incredible run here. Not just them, but also Fnatic from the Southeast Asian region, going deep in this tournament and showing that there's life. It's revitalized.
Yeah.
SEA, even in defeat, is back.